Pilates bodybuilding, the arch nemesis of the fitness community as via TikTok. As someone who used to be heavily in the bodybuilding bro fitness world, I am going to the bodybuilding mecca of the world, and 21-year-old Kelty would be rolling over in her graves if she knew I was going there, and probably I'm just going to do a Pilates workout. This week we're going to talk about how Pilates and bodybuilding changed my physique and look on fitness. Let's go! Okay, head on in. Oh, I think it's there. Wait. We're just going to do a methods Pilates class right now with my mom. Are you excited? You excited? Are you? Oh,
I am. Anything I get to do with my Kelty.
What some might consider a weird hobby I have when traveling to different cities is testing out different workout classes they have. There was a time in my life I wouldn't do fitness classes because they wouldn't perfectly align with my weight training programs. Now fitness classes are a fun way I can do something active with friends. Usually I do 2 to 3 weight sessions a week and maybe 1 to 3 Pilates/mobility sessions. How I incorporate them into my workout program is simply I just swap out any of those fitness classes when I feel like it. If the workout was more resistance training, say a berries or a mega reformer, I would consider that one of my weight training sessions for the week. If it was more mobility, say like a yoga, I would consider that one of my mobility stretch sessions. For example, here in Houston, here with my mom, this was a mega reformer Pilates class, so I consider it one of my resistance training workouts for the week. Is it perfect? No, but fitness isn't meant to be perfect.
Ooh, you feel it, Kelsey?
I viewed my body when I was bodybuilding. It was all about just being the most hourglass possible. Build as much muscle as possible, have the tiniest waist possible, biggest glutes, be as dry and shredded as possible. It was such a separation from my body, there's no connection.
A bit tight.
What was your thoughts?
The instructor is amazing. Good. The hip flexors. I thought I was going to scream, and I think I had my springs on at high.
You know what we call that?
An excuse.
I'm nothing against aesthetic goals. Like, it's kind of cool in life. Like, you're like, I want to look like this, do it. If you want to get tattooed, do it. You want to dye your hair, do it. Like, I'm all for that. There was just such a realization of not checking in with myself.
I liked it. Sometimes those Pilates reformer classes are really high intense.
Yeah.
And then versus like Pilates, the low intense. After running 10K, I did not want high intensity. I want like yoga, bliss. And so it was chill vibe.
Eating a salad with us and just shaking a salad.
Now here is how I currently track my workouts. I have my Pilates, my weight training, and my running. And I just tally it. At the beginning of the month, I think how many times a week do I want to do each? I put that many dots. And then I kind of just check them out throughout the week. It's usually 2 to 3 times weight training, 1 to 3 Pilates classes, whether it be just a workout or actually go somewhere. Running every day. Stay tuned to find out how that is incorporating, but that is personally how I track it, and then each month I kind of start it over and adjust it according to my goals. Today I am in Sugar Land, Texas, because I'm going to somewhere. When I was in my bro weightlifting era, this would have been everything to me. Now I'm still really excited, but like I said, weightlifting is now like 10%, 20% of my fitness routine. And today we're going to talk about Pilates versus weightlifting, because anyone else agree on TikTok? It's like they're polar opposites. It's either you're a lifting girl or you're a Pilates girl. And I'm like, can we like be little? But I'm gonna go check out Elfland and bring you guys with me. Let's go. If you were talking to 21-year-old Kelty, this would be what my mood board looks like. This is my goals. This is what foundation of like fitness revolved around. Close to a decade ago when I started my fitness journey, all I cared about was weights. I did that for 5 years solid and honestly got burnt out, and I had to do the complete opposite, and all I did was yoga and Pilates workouts. Now I do a hybrid approach to both of them. So here's the pros and cons to both. Weights versus Pilates, issue number 1. Weightlifting causes too much cortisol. That's kind of been all over TikTok. All these girls stop weightlifting, their cortisol goes down, and then they lean out. Yes, and also no. Everyone has this idea now because we're all stressed that stress and cortisol is bad, but actually we need cortisol, and we need that. That is the point of exercising, is you stress your body about 10% more than your body's capable or used to, and then your body's forced to adapt. So that cortisol you get from working out
is good. It forces your body to adapt. You get stronger, more resilient. Now the issue is chronic cortisol, and that is what overtraining is. Pros to Pilates. If you like your body, but there's just like a little bit you want to change, so you're just like a little bit of oomph, Pilates will give you that. Now, if you want a ton of changes, you're better off trying weightlifting. Or if you want to get there just simply faster, weight train. Simply, you're not lifting as much in Pilates, which also is another positive. You're a lot less likely to injure yourself. Problem with weight training is it leads to ego lifting. A lot of people do these advanced movements they see on social media. For example, a squat. You might be able to lift your body weight in squat, but can you do it with proper form? Now, you might be here saying, Kelty, why was it when I tried Pilates I was so sore then? You're using more muscle endurance. You're using smaller weights, a lot of pulses, so you'll get very, very sore. But sore does not equal muscle growth. That's exactly why weight training will get you somewhere faster, because you can get a lot more volume, a lot more weight with a dumbbell and a barbell than you can just do with a couple cables on a reformer. For me, I did love using the reformers when I was injured post-surgery. It was a lot easier for me to maintain my strength, but no, I didn't get any stronger than I did from when I was weight training. Pilates does have a bit more of that resistance meets mobility. It's not perfect. You don't get like a full mobility workout, you don't get a full resistance, you kind of get both. Oh. Tone just kind of means you have a little bit of muscle. You can get that through weight training. Just weight train for a bit, you'll be toned. Keep weight training and progressive overloading, you'll gain more muscles. Now, my biggest pet peeve in weight training, and everyone doesn't have this journey, but I did, and I see it too often, is the ego. You get so hooked into weight training, it's so much your workout, you neglect mobility. I was a bro back then. It was almost like a badge of honor of how immobile you were, because you're like, I'm so into weightlifting, I got no time for mobility work. And also something about any kind of intense exercise, CrossFit, sports, running, there tends to just be a likelihood of overtraining. Really all forgetting the real reason we should be weight training is not sexy, but everyone in the back, repeat after me, it improves your bone density. So when you're old and fall, your bones don't break. You might be just doing weightlifting. You might just be doing Pilates. You might be doing both. For whatever reason, it seems to be they're polar opposites. Peanut butter and jelly. But then we realize they're better together. You might consider yourself a weight trainer. You might consider yourself a Pilates loyalist, but you should probably do a bit of the other. I think the problem with both these is, in my personal opinion, there's 5 categories to fitness. There's resistance training. 2nd, mobility / flexibility. 3rd, cardio for your health. Yes, you need it. I don't care if it sacrifices your gains. You need it for your heart. 4, mental outlet. 5, I consider play, social. Like we were meant to run around and play games with our bodies. You need to do all 5. Oh, and yeah, and there's the whole aesthetic part of it. And if you want to have a Pilates body, go do Pilates. If you want to have a bodybuilder body, go do bodybuilder. Like it doesn't matter. Like you're not right or wrong.
And a lot, yeah, there's like different body types. I don't even want to say it. In your mind, when you think someone who weight trains, bodybuilding is for someone who does Pilates. There's already a stigma in our heads. And neither is better or worse. We also just have to get that off the board. If you want to be jacked, be jacked. If you want to be just like toned, as they would say, it doesn't matter. It's a personal preference. If you guys have been liking this series, you know, it is just me documenting my own wellness journey. So it's my fitness, nutrition, mental health, skincare, self-care, and I literally make an actual, it's virtual, it's on my iPad, but my actual diary of how I record everything, whether it be quotes I found, mood board, how I keep track of everything. If you guys are liking that and you want to see more, hit subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I'm really excited for this journey, and we can do it together. I can give you guys some ideas, you can give me some in the comment, and we can like do this together. I'm really excited to like, we can all kind of build this own personalized wellness journey, because it's all personalized, but we do it all together. Back in my first home. I wish I had a basketball. I could show you guys something. Pretend. Anyways, that's life. 2016 Kelty was a massive fan of fitness YouTube. Knowing one day I'd be able to fly to do a workout at Alphaland is such a bucket list item. But how funny is it that often the goals we want to achieve, we end up achieving, but not in the way we'd assume we'd achieve them. I thought I'd come here as some high-level bodybuilder. Instead, I worked out at Alphaland after competing in the Lululemon 10-kilometer race and a Pilates session. And checked it out more so to be inspired as a creator and less of a fitness person. I was just gonna go home and I'm not in my gym gear anymore, but then I saw them bring up basketballs, so I'm gonna shoot just a couple. So I just got back from Elf Lunch. If you guys want a review, maybe I was thinking of doing like YouTube short, but it doesn't deserve a full video, but honestly, unreal. What's even more cool as a Canadian in US, guess where I'm going for dinner? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I guess for me right now, it's not a priority. Gaining a bunch of muscle isn't a priority. It's not really gonna benefit my life. And also being scared of muscle, so I'm not like gonna try and lose muscle or anything like that, heaven forbid. I think right now I'm in a place that like my creativity and like my art, whether it be my YouTube or music, like that's a bigger priority to me. And so my health, because when I'm physically healthy, I'm mentally healthy. I just don't wanna be known for my body. I think especially as women, we know how we can monopolize our money, and it's great, like take advantage of it. I'm all for it. It also made me realize like, yeah, I can put all this weight into how my body looks and work out in this specific way to achieve, whether it be a thumbnail or an Instagram photo or a video on TikTok that goes viral because of my abs. I'm like, you know, my abs change depending how much sodium I had the night before. Do I really want that to be what I'm known for? And there's nothing wrong with the other. That's the stage of life I'm personally in. Right now, I'm gonna be making my December workouts, just writing out kind of my goals leading into the new year. And one is to use fitness to connect with myself. At first, bodybuilding was the first time that actually happened to me because my muscle connection, I actually learned how to like engage each muscle. Then Pilates and yoga and those kind of styles of workouts made me like connect with how my body was influencing my mental health. 2 weight training sessions a week, that's my goal. 2 to 3 Pilates sessions, my running workout, and then trying to stretch 4 to 5 times a week. And that is going to be my workout for December. As we lead into the new year, you might have all these plans of being like Pilates, weight training, which do you do? Which is better? Neither of it's better or worse. They just have different purposes and are going to lead you to different body types depending on your goals. And I think a balance of both is really nice. You should test out both. If you've never tried weight training, try weight training. It could make you feel powerful and confident. If you've never tried Pilates or yoga, try it. It might help reduce pain, increase mobility, and help you really connect with yourself. And then I think you'll see how they balance each other out and they're not opposite. Just like how if you overtrain and produce too much cortisol, that's bad for you. But if you never produce any cortisol, you'll never get better at anything. That's my thoughts. Have a great day. Go pet a dog. Love you guys. Bye.